Hello, everybody. We got all the platforms up and running. How's everybody's morning going so far? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Woo! So, this morning, we are talking about how you can incorporate affiliate marketing into your multiple streams of income strategy, even if you aren't an influencer. And this morning, I'm kind of going off the rip because this is a conversation that I could have for hours on hours and hours on hours, because it is absolutely something that I have been doing for the entirety of my career, long before influencer marketing was a thing, long before it was popular to kind of be like this content creator. I was promoting other folks' stuff and taking advantage of the coins. Good morning, Greta. Long before this was a thing. So today, we're going to have a conversation about how you can incorporate affiliate marketing into your strategy, even if you just run like an everyday business, because the possibilities are really endless. And I want to make sure that as you are building out your business structure and your offerings and trying to figure out how you can diversify, that there are things that are easy for you to do that don't require a lot of work that is going to take you away from the main thing. Because we always want the main thing to be the main thing. Like, we don't want to dilute what we got going on because we're trying to establish multiple streams of income in our business. We want to make sure that as we are incorporating more things into our business, that we are doing it in a way where it is more natural to what we're already doing versus adding an additional business to our business model, if that makes sense. So this morning, we're going to have that little chit chat because I want to make sure that you are seizing every opportunity that you can to take advantage of every coin that you can take advantage of. All right. So I want to make sure that we are all good everywhere, everywhere. It looks like it. Okay. Instagram. At some point, y'all, I'm gonna figure y'all out. I promise. What I may do is have to incorporate another um piece of software. I sure don't want to, but I may have to for Instagram because it's really hard for me to keep up with y'all. And I'm looking at, as we're streaming, there's a huge lag. So I don't want that to be a bad experience over on the gram. So one or two things might happen. IG, you may need to join us either on Facebook or on YouTube. Um, but we'll deal with that, as time comes. So before we hop into today's conversation, let's do a little bit of housekeeping. So for the past we've officially been on live for a week. Look at us. Last Wednesday is when we started going live, having these business conversations. And in that time, we've talked about business structure. We've talked about making sure that you separate your finances so that you can be separate from your business. And then this week, we started talking about how you can make sure you have multiple streams of revenue coming into your business. Now, these conversations are talking to you as if you already have a business, which that is my assumption. If you are here, that you are some type of creative business owner, whether it be your content creator or aspiring content creator, whether you offer some type of service in exchange for your time, whether you are like a designer. I know a lot of my interior designers that I work with are looking at ways that they can better incorporate some of these systems into their business. So when I'm having these conversations, I'm assuming that you're already running some type of business. You might be new, or you might be doing this, you might have been doing this for a little while, but my assumption is that there is already some type of business happening or trying to happen, which is the reason why we're having these conversations, or you're willing to be a part of these conversations. Now, our goal here every week or every day of the week, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, the goal is to be here with you live. Right now, we're streaming everywhere. We're streaming Facebook, we're streaming YouTube, we're streaming TikTok, we're streaming Instagram. Um, which is absolutely wonderful. It's been a great experience. We're going to do that throughout the month of March, but I do want to let you know I will be on vacation. So while these are live, and we're still going to be live, next week is spring break. So I am a mother. So I will be taking off to be with the kids, but I've already prepared some information to go live with you guys. It just won't be an hour long live. It might be 30 minutes because these will be pre-recorded videos that will stream live at this time. I'm still going to be checking comments. I'm still going to be checking the follow-up when it comes. But I just wanted to let you know that if it feels a little different next week, that's because it is. That's because it is. And that is because um, we are that is because what's the word I'm looking for? That's because we're gonna be on vacation, and I just wanna be honest with you and transparent about the way things are gonna work because we will be on vacation. So, now that that is out of the way, let's hop into this affiliate marketing conversation because this is something that I am, if I could be real honest, quite passionate about because I've been doing it since the inception of my business before I realized what affiliate marketing was. So when we talk about affiliate marketing, one of the things that comes up a lot for people when I'm having like these private conversations is that most people think affiliate marketing is only for influencers. Like right now, influencers have a good and bad rap, right? Depending on which platform you are engaging with influencers on. I've seen the conversation. Some of y'all like go real hard for us, and then the rest of y'all be like, oh, y'all lying. And I'm a consumer, so I get it. But most of the time, when we talk about affiliate marketing, the first thought that comes to mind is influencer. And while that is true, a lot of influencers do take advantage of affiliate marketing. We got platforms like LTK, um, Collective Style, all types of places that you can go and find links for products that you normally use and recommend and you love and trust. When I talk about affiliate marketing in terms of service based business owners, I'm talking about incorporating tools that you're already using in your business, especially if you offer like consulting of some type, where you're going to be helping other people replicate an activity in your business. A lot of times there are opportunities for you to earn revenue on some of the tools that you might be suggesting to your customers, in addition to just products that you love and you enjoy that you really stand behind. So, when we talk about affiliate marketing today, I want you to take the connotation that you have about influencers off, and I want you to look at your specific business and how you are operating today. And as I share the information that we're talking through, I want you to think about the opportunities that you have to go and find opportunities for revenue in your business that are not going to take you outside of the business that you already operate in. Okay. So, when it comes to affiliate marketing and pulling it into your business, one of the first things that I want you to do as a business owner is I want you to evaluate the type of business that you have. So I'm going to use my marketing company today as the example. Okay. So we run a business automation company that helps other service based business owners set up like marketing campaigns and landing pages and websites and stuff like that, email marketing campaigns in their own businesses. So, anytime we are working with clients, there are tools and softwares that we're going to recommend for them to use in order for them to get similar results in their business that we get in ours, or for them to be able to accomplish their goals. So, for me as a business owner, when I am helping other business owners set up their business, there's a certain line of tools that I use in my business that they're standard, they are tried and true. I know how to use them. I know that they're going to get amazing results. And on top of that, they are something that I can't live without. And I know that my customers would see similar value if they incorporated it into their own structures as well. So when I start to look at those tools, I'm looking, and this is a practice that I want you to look and say, what am I already using that is already getting me results that I am now recommending to other people to get similar results? And when you start to look at that, you'll start to find that there are things that come up on a consistent, regular basis all the time that just make sense. And then once you go and figure out what those tools and products and stuff that you're already using are, then I want you to go and look for opportunities to earn from them. So I'm not saying going to pitch them because there's a difference between affiliate marketing and partnership. We're not looking for partnership, at least not just yet. What we're looking for is I'm using this CRM. Does this CRM offer like a referral based type program that if I refer this product to somebody else that's going to use it all the time, that they're willing to give like a commission to me for that recommendation? That's the kind of structure we're on when we talk about affiliate marketing as a service based entrepreneur. So, what I want you to do when you're asking these questions and you're evaluating the tools that you're using, write them all down, make a list. Okay. So, for me, I know in my business, there's a handful of tools that I'm going to recommend each and every time I get ready to get started with the client. So, when I was looking for opportunities, I said, okay, based on these tools, let me start on their website and see if they offered some type of commission program. Companies, software companies especially, are really good at having like referral based programs in place that a lot of times you don't have to look far to find it. Okay. A lot of times you can log into your very own dashboard and, and you'll see something that says affiliate program or referral program. And that's the key. That's what you're looking for. Now, if it's not as easy as logging into your own software and seeing something like that, then what I recommend you do is go down on their website and scroll down to the bottom of the page. At the bottom, especially when we're talking like softwares and stuff like that, there's usually something at the bottom of the page that says referrals, affiliates, commissions, or something like that. You can always, I want to say 9 times out of 10, find something at the bottom of their page if it's not easily attainable or available to you inside of your dashboard. Once you found that information from them, then I want you to go click on it and see what the requirements are in order for you to be an affiliate. Tons of times, tons of times, it's nothing. Tons of times it's nothing. If you offer some type of software, like I remember in the beginning, I know like for Go High Level, it's very easy for me to go in and create an affiliate link and share that with you all. Is there a little bit of sign up? Yes, but whatever the company requires you do that, fill out the form. Usually it's an automatic approval and they give you a link to share, which is usually has your information. It's like a referral code and they put your information at the end of it so that if somebody clicks on it and signs up through this link, you're going to get paid a percentage of whatever that sale is for a specific amount of time. Okay. Easiest way to get started if you're running a service based business because it doesn't require anything. It is already something that you're doing. It's a tool that you use and you trust. You're working with clients already, helping them get set up in the capacity in which you're helping them get set up. So instead of when you set them up, you say, hey, go here. You're going to say, here are the list of tools that you need. Like when we get started, there's a onboarding list for our clients. Here are the tools that you're going to need in order to work with us. Here are the links to go and purchase those. We do disclaim that these links, if you purchase through these links, we are going to earn a small commission, but that does not affect our perception of the tool or the efficacy of this tool and how it's going to work with you. We just use it all the time. So we found out that they had commission structures in place. So we're sharing it with you. It's as simple as being as transparent as that, because that allows you to send them to where they need to go. And once they sign up, depending on the platform, some platforms through their direct affiliate programs pay up to like 20% in commissions for the lifetime of the client. So for us in our business model, we offer like website setup, CRM setup, social media tools and graphic creation tools and stuff like that. So for us, we have key affiliate links for each one of those places that each and every time their license renews, we make a commission. Each and every time they pay their fee, we earn a commission. Each and every time they're using these creative tools like Adobe, we are Adobe ambassadors. So every time somebody uses like Adobe Express and their subscription goes through, we earn a commission off of that. And it's nothing extra that we have to do. It's just a part of, we just incorporated it into what we were already doing. So instead of sharing general links, we did a little bit of extra work that took us maybe an hour to go find this stuff and added it to our onboarding process so that each and every customer that comes in that we service, we know that there's going to be some some type of commission coming through. And we can be working with them one on one or not. As long as they are keeping their accounts active, then we earn a commission off of that. This is useful for us in a service based industry because a lot of times people that come to work with us, like we offer high end pricing, we offer high-end services. In order to work with us on a one-on-one basis, to retain us like on a monthly basis, that's not something that is necessarily affordable for everybody to do. We've come back now to an environment where we're going live every week and we're going to be teaching. Like, as a coach, if you are somebody that uses education in order to build your audience, like, this is really key for you because while there are different ways to monetize your content, being here on YouTube, being on TikTok, being on Instagram, sometimes those things require you to get a lot of views, which in some cases takes a little bit of time to do. I'm not saying that you don't want to be monetized in that way. I'm just saying that if there are other ways for you to monetize your content without you having to work with someone one on one, and it's already doing something that you're going to do regardless, why not have that system in place where you can go and make recommendations based off of stuff that you already do? This is not anything that you're adding. This is just based off of recommendations that you are already using and earn a commission off of it. So, an environment like this, take what we're doing here for an example, right? So, we're live all over the place. We're live on YouTube, we're live on Facebook, we're live on Instagram, we're live on TikTok. If I come here and do any demonstrations for you all on how to use a CRM, on how to set up your WordPress website with a particular theme, on how to make sure you are getting your virtual address. Like last week, we talked about virtual addresses. I get commission off of recommending the tool that I use for my virtual addresses. I'm using it anyway. I trust it. Anytime I'm coming here, I'm not charging you to be here with me to have these conversations. This is totally free. And as a coach, I don't want to feel like I got to come here and hold back, right? But it takes a lot of prep work in order for us to have these types of conversations. So if this is a business model that you're interested in pursuing, you want to go live, you want to teach your expertise, we know that in this environment, some of us hit right away, and then some of us take a little while over time for the audience to build. And if we know that to be true, then we need to be able to monetize our content without having to do anything extravagant, right? So I'm on YouTube on a brand new business channel as of last week. There's only 40 people there. I ain't getting no ad revenue from that, right? But I'm going live each and every day, which is why you see us say you don't need like 1,000 subscribers and all this good stuff to be monetized. You just got to have structure and strategy in place in order to make sure you do it. And this is one of the ways that you can do it. So, service based, you're looking at products that you already use. You're saying, okay, um, I already use this. I already trust this. Let me go and see if they got some referral programs. If they do got if they do have, sorry, if they do have referral programs, I just want you to make like a little Google sheet, okay? And I want you to call it affiliate links, okay? And in your Google sheet, I want your columns to be called company and referral link and website. Company, you're gonna put the company that it is. So whatever piece of technology, whatever that it is, the name of the software, the tool, whatever it is that you're recommending, put that name there. In the second column, I want you to put referral link. And in the third column, I want you to put the general website just so you know where to go. Okay. Once you have this, then you're going to take that information and put it into your onboarding that you're going to automate. And we'll talk about that later. Okay. So once we have maximized on all of the tools, all of the things that we already use, right? We're already doing this, not adding anything extra to us. Then we got to put a content plan in place to say, okay, now how am I going to get more people to take advantage of this outside of the people that I work with on a one-on-one basis? Because let's be real, us as service-based business owners, we have a certain capacity on how many people we can work with on a one-on-one basis. And if you really enjoy that, if you're really like, I like this, because some of us get addicted to this, right? Some of us, that's where influencing comes in. Some of us are like, I like being able to run my mouth for about 45 seconds, talk a little noise, and share some, feedback about my real life experience, okay? Because we want these to be real life experiences. We are real life experience content creators. Even if we turn into influencers, it is based off of our real life lived experience. We ain't getting on the internet just accepting everything and hopping on here telling no lies. We're gonna actually take our time and use the product and have valuable feedback so that people will trust us and take our recommendations at what they are and increase our opportunities to make sales. Okay. So once we have incorporated this into our business structure and you start to see them couple $100, because I'm telling you, like for us, we can run 10 to 15 retainer based clients a month at a time. Okay. Depending on the software, and depending on the subscription model of that software, that is a few extra $100 a month per software that we're recommending based on our clientele. Okay. So we've got retainer based, we've got our retainer fees that we're charging. We've got our affiliate income that's coming in on top of our retainer fees just for having clients on retainers that are using the tools that we have recommended to them. We ain't done nothing extra yet. We ain't got to the internet yet because we haven't had to. But then we are online marketing to find new customers. And we may not ever, there may be people that join us in conversations on the internet that will never, ever, ever hire us for our services, but they will take advantage or they will take us up on the things that we recommend. So now that we have this list, and the reason why we put it in a spreadsheet on top of being able to put it in something like our onboarding campaigns for our one-on-one clients is because our spreadsheet is going to serve us when we create our content plan to come to the internet to start running our mouth and actually using social media to build up our brand about around this particular niche that we are an expert in so that we can immediately from day one start to incorporate an affiliate strategy even if the audience is small. Because despite popular belief, even if you have a small audience, you can highly monetize that audience if you have products, services, and offers behind you. So it is very important that you are very clear on what your offers are before you get to the internet so that you're not just spinning your wheels on the internet. And then if people ain't gonna take you up on the personal offers, then having something else in place, which is your affiliate marketing that allows you to come and run your mouth without boundaries, without red tape, because even though you're coming here and spending 30 minutes, 45 minutes of your day sharing very valuable information that some people pay for, there is still an opportunity for you to monetize, even if it's not attached to your personal services. And that is because you've got one stream of revenue, personal services, second stream of revenue, affiliate marketing. And now you can set up a whole 12 weeks of content based around one big idea, break that down into 12 weeks of content, and every time you talk about it, there's an opportunity to interject your affiliate link. Because why? You are smart and you've got it in a spreadsheet so that when you're creating your notes and you're going to AI and saying, hey, write me a description for this content, here's the CTA links that include my personal services and my affiliate link. There used to be a world in the online marketing world where we would say, hey, come to the internet, but just have one call to action. That is great. And there are particular times where I think that is true. Like if you're running webinars, stuff like that, one call to action. But if you're here, if you're here and you are online, you have made a reel, you have took your time to make a TikTok, a YouTube short, a Facebook reel, whatever you're creating. If you have taken your precious time, time is money. And if people don't want to pay you for your personal money or personal time, that's okay. Allow them to pay you for it based off of the recommendations that you give that are true and honest to your own experiences. Okay. So put them affiliate links in your spreadsheet and then create your content plan where you can go and do both because we need to do both of these at the same time. We need to build our personal brands based around our expertise to sell our services, and we need to build our personal brands based on our expertise and incorporate affiliate marketing so that even if somebody is not ready to pay us for our services, they are willing to pay us for the technology that we use to help them make their lives better. because that is the reality. Sometimes it takes a really long time for people to make up their mind about whether or not they want to work with you one on one, but they are a lot quicker to say, oh, they're using Optimize Express to build a WordPress site. Okay, cool. Let me go and get this theme and let me keep showing up to learn from them in order to effectively use it. Following me? Okay. All right. So we've identified products that we've already used. Right now, based on what we're talking about, we have not done anything extra. We're just doing what we do. Okay. We just setting ourselves up to be who we are and be great and do what we do. So we have went and identified the tools that we already use. We have applied for their referral programs, taking the steps necessary in order to get links so that we can link to these products and services that we're already using so we can make them available to our customers and so that we can make them available to our audiences, whomever they're going to be. Even if you're speaking from a stage and you don't have like a book or something that is going to be yours, if there's something that you recommend, drop that link in there, baby, and a QR code, and boom, you're ready to go. Okay. So now that we've got the things that we are already interested in, that we are already using, and we've taken a little time 3 to 6 months to build up an audience of people that trust us. Hopefully, we're making evergreen content enough so that no matter if they catch this video today or 6 months from now, that information is available to them so that they can go and take advantage of it. And you will find this is so true. Okay. When I started my design channel on YouTube, this is how this worked. Okay. From a content creation standpoint, I would come on, I talk about building a house. I would be sharing products and stuff that we would be putting in the house based on evergreen links. This is why something like LTK and stuff like that is so powerful because these links are evergreen. They're not attached to any type of timeline. And this is the difference between affiliate marketing and influencer campaigns. Because in affiliate marketing, if you just share your link, and that product is in stock and that program is still available, you will get the commission based on the parameters around how long it takes for people to shop. Okay. That's why Amazon Associates is so popular. That's why LTK and stuff like that is so popular because if you got it, it's evergreen. And right. And if you don't know what evergreen means it's the same today, tomorrow, a year after. It's long lasting, it's not attached to any type of time limit. Okay. So if you can master creating evergreen opportunities for your business, then at that point, you can then come to the internet and not be pissed if it's only 5 people in your live, or if you only reach a couple hundred people. If those couple hundred people are truly interested in what you're saying and 20 of them take advantage of whatever it is that you have offered, boom, you got income coming in that's going to help you meet your goals and make creating content for the internet that much easier. Okay. So let's talk real quick about some things that you want to know as far as how these links are shared and when you get the credit. Okay. Because we're talking evergreen and these are things that you're sharing. There might be somebody else in the world that's sharing it. There is a thing called an attribution window that most companies will put in place. You want to read the fine print when you're doing this because you need to know how long after somebody clicks on this link will you get the credit for it and how you can share the link. Okay. So once you have the links, you know what you got, you know what you're working with, you kind of have your plan in place. In your spreadsheet, add a notes column. Okay. And in the notes column, you want to know how long is the traffic from the click going to be attributed to you? Meaning, if you're on the internet, like we're talking here, and I share a link to something that I like yesterday, we did an intro to Go High Level for YouTube. There's a referral link down in the description. How long after somebody clicks this link before they come back, even if they clicked on another creator's link, do I have in order to get the credit for it? So sometimes you'll have windows like 7 days, sometimes you'll have windows like 21 days. You just need to know what that time period is and make a note of it. Okay. One of the things that we learned about Amazon Associates when first signing up is that you have to have approved sites in place where you can actually share the link. So there's sometimes where you have to tell Amazon, hey, I'm gonna be creating content here, 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 and here, so that if a link is clicked from this place, it counts as a referral source. There's been some instances, like with a client of mine, she had some links and she was just directly sending it to people and she wasn't getting credit for it because where it was coming from wasn't approved. So you need to read the details and see how you can share the link, where it needs to be shared in order for you to get the credit. Okay. So you got timing, how long between the click and the sale do you get credit for it? Where can you share it from? And then how can you advertise? So if your plan is to go live or to create social content around a particular piece of subject matter, and you're going to incorporate an affiliate link, there are certain terms that some affiliates say, hey, you can't run paid advertising to target these terms, and you need to know what that is so you don't violate your agreement. Okay. A lot of us don't do paid advertising campaigns to increase our affiliate sales. Excuse me, most of the time it's just through organic content, like building our email list and coming to create these types of videos that will be present on the internet for a long time and utilizing our current client base in order to help us. But when you get into stuff like influencer marketing and blogging and stuff like that, there are parameters in which you can share and making sure that you don't violate the terms, because the brand doesn't want you targeting their name in an ad campaign, because now you're their direct competition. Like, you could talk about them, but you can't do like a CPC or a cost per click ad targeting thisbrand.com because you're an affiliate. You know, you got to take, they're not saying you can't pay ad, you can't use paid advertising. They're just saying if you're going to do it, these keywords, this category can't be categorized, can't be targeted based on that. So, another way that we incorporate affiliate links into our strategies, as far as your content plan is concerned, is to look at things like writing a blog, despite what you think. And I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna prove it to you. I'm gonna prove it to you. Okay. Hey, Terrell. I'm going to prove this to you in future lives. All right. Despite what you think, blogging ain't dead. All right. It ain't dead. Now, there's a strategy and it does take a little bit of work. And if I were you, especially right now, I would get your blog up. Okay. I would get your blog up. Not to be political, but the internet, social media, uh, whew, you know, depending on what's going on, you may or may not get the reach that you're looking for. And search engine optimization is a little bit more friendly from a content creator standpoint than social media can be in some instances. So if you are able to create blog content, and I'm gonna drop this on y'all. I might do a pre-recorded video. This might be a part of the pre-recorded strategy for next week while we're gone. Um, there is a way. There's a course over on my website. If you've not been to my website, go to my website, kwhitaker.com/resources. And there's a course that we're updating on the website. I'm not even going to do it live. It will be a course, and it's called the Social Media Takedown. I need to update it just because I look different and the game is a little bit differently. But specifically for service-based entrepreneurs, Social Media Takedown, the idea is you create one piece of content and you repurpose that thing all over the place to help you create 900 pieces of content within one piece of effort. Okay. Now there's a strategy to this. And my strategy has always been starting with live content, but we're going to talk a little bit about that. And I'll share more about that in the future. But if you're blogging, your affiliate links, you have to disclose that they're there, but they should be there. And they should be there in the same way that we're talking about going live, in the same way we're talking about creating your social content. You want to find things that are evergreen, that you can talk about, that are not going to change tomorrow. So let me give you an example of what that might looks like. Okay. So as an influencer, we get hired for campaigns. And a campaign it has a start time and an end time, right? There's a specific message that the company is trying to drive home, and it is something specific that they are promoting for in a specific amount of time. So they'll go out and find a lot of us influencers to create content to help them support this campaign for this amount of time. And during that campaign, there's a link for savings and attribution for the creator, right? But the savings and the time that that creator can earn revenue is only for a short period of time. Okay, it's not for eternity. So when you're working on campaigns to be an affiliate, it's a little bit different because it is time sensitive. It's like it's got to happen right now, which means you got to have the reach, the impressions, and the audience to be able to get the traffic now to drive the sales. That's a little bit more pressure. It could be done if you really take your time and build your audience and focus in and dig in. It can be done and it is very lucrative. Been doing it for years. But for somebody that's just getting into the affiliate marketing game, it could be a little stressful. So what you want to do is instead of pursuing those type of relationships, you create your own content that you have control over that doesn't have a start and an end. It's just for educational purposes. And it is teaching people how to use something, demonstrating how something goes, giving the benefits, the value based off of your own personal experience that's not attached to any time. Now, if you are accepted into some affiliate campaigns, you will get emails that say, hey, we've got this campaign going on. Share this with this code for this amount of time, and we'll increase your earnings. That's cool too. But I'm talking about full control for something that you are already doing, not adding a layer. We can talk levels, right? This is entry level affiliate marketing 101. Okay. If Hillman Talk wasn't tripping, we could have had this conversation. But this is like the one-on-one crash course, right? This is you have full control. This is you have the ability to manage the messaging around it. And if done correctly, you can put it in a place like on your blog, on your YouTube channel, on your social channels, and it never goes away. If somebody clicks and they purchase within the window that this program says it offers it in, you make the commission and you are just out here in the streets living your best life, going live, doing your 30-second videos, your 15-second videos, and having a time of your life, having a good time and making your money. And sometimes, guys, you can get so good at this, especially if you really dig deep and put your feet down and put your head down and build your audience, where this is, this is a full-time living. This is a full-time living. You wonder why those of us that are on YouTube that are like, I don't even care that it's only 6,000 people here. That's cool. Because every time I post a video, I'm making money. Every time I wake up, I'm making money because I was smart about the way I monetize my content. And I'm not looking for somebody else to do it. I'm not looking trying to go get these brand deals and all other kind of stuff. Not to say that if that's an aspiration, it shouldn't be. It can be, but you don't need brand deals in order to make money using the internet, especially if people are not ready to pay you for your one-on-one retainer-based or project-based type services. This is just another way to add a layer of income doing some stuff that you already do. It's already been done. It's already a part of what you're doing. You are just maximizing your revenue based off of gaps or revenue gaps that are already there. Like when people come to us and they're like, okay, I want to use the internet to make money. This is one of the first pieces of the audits that we do. What's your primary service? What tools are you recommending? Do they have affiliate programs? Let's get you signed up. Outside of that, when you're making content on the internet, what are you doing? What are you talking about? For me, I'm coming to the internet and talking about a little bit of everything. Home decor. I'm talking about skincare products that I use. I'm not a beauty influencer, but there might be a lotion that make my skin feel real soft, and that's when places like your LTK and stuff like that come into place. But if you don't want to do all of that, you just want to be an infopreneur, baby, don't miss these opportunities. Don't sleep on them. I'm talking any and everything that you use. Okay. All right. Let me go grab something for you. I want to give you my online business toolkit. This is a free tool. Okay. It's over on my website. I'm not going to trust y'all to go to my website. I'm going to drop the link for it real quick. It's on the resources pages of my website, but I'm going to put in a QR code so you can hit it here. I want you to go and get the Online Business Toolkit. If you're a part of the K Club, you get it for free. Look inside of your community and go, it's already there. If you're not in the K Club, then I'm going to let you get access to this at no cost. And I want you to get access to the Online Business Toolkit. And here's what's going to happen. Okay. When you go grab it, as a matter of fact, I'm just going to put the resources link in the comments and then I'm going to make a QR code for it. When you go grab it, my Online Business Toolkit is full of affiliate links. Okay. It's full of affiliate links, not because I just wanted to make a toolkit that had affiliate links. It is because there is stuff that I use in business regardless: cameras, microphones, uh, keyboards, mice, productions, lights, all types of stuff that I use. People ask me all the time, "Kay, when you go live, what kind of camera are you using? What kind of lights do you have? What's that back there?" Like, there's always a question. Okay, there's always a question. So for me, instead of blogging about it, especially for business owners that have been inspired by what I'm doing, it's a lot easier to put it in a toolkit and allow you to do it. If you go to the website and you see Online Business Toolkit, just register, it'll send it right to you, give you access to it, and it'll send you right to it. This is a fluid document. I am always adding content into this toolkit because there's always something else that I'm incorporating into my own strategy that I'm recommending to my clients, that I'm like, okay, this will be good for somebody else too. Okay. I'm gonna put a QR code up here. Let me make one real quick. Online Business Toolkit. Oh, resources page here. I'm gonna put it up for you. Okay. As always, when we are live, if you see a QR code and you are watching from your phone, screenshot, email it to yourself, and then scan it from your email. Okay. This is easy. Or you know what? From there, I am going to put uh connect. Here we go. I didn't put no picture up. I'm gonna make it bigger for you so you can get the deal. Uh Never mind. That's not working. I don't want to do it while we're live because it's gonna take me away from the conversation. So just scan a QR code up there in the corner. Okay. But that's it, y'all. Like, if you are doing something like that, if you are just taking the time, as simple as it is, to go and review what you're already using, to see what their programs offer and sign up for those programs and make it a part of your onboarding process. If you are offering one-on-one services, then now you've added more income um, each and every month to your business, and you ain't done nothing extra for it. You just took advantage of opportunities. And then once you have maximized on your one-on-one clients and you start coming to the internet to market to get more one-on-one clients, for those that are not willing to pay for your one-on-one services, because we got to be real, y'all. We got to know that everybody is not going to sign up for one-on-one services just because they're available. Some people don't, if and for whatever reason, we don't know what the reasons are. The reasons are the reasons, but the reality is, I don't want you to come to the internet and think you're gonna make a live video and you're gonna book 17 clients. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Okay. It's never worked that way, and it still doesn't work that way. It will take time for you to build trust and value with your audience for them to pay you for something one-on-one. It's a lot of us on the internet talking about what we know and how to get stuff done. There's so many messages on the internet right now that people are taking a lot longer to sign up for on a one-on-one basis. And that's their right, as they should, right? But just because they're not willing to sign up for a one-on-one service does not mean that they are not willing to take you up on products that you recommend, on things that you say work. It's a lot easier for somebody to pull out a credit card, and I don't know why this is, but it's a lot easier for somebody to pull out a credit card to go get a piece of technology and work through it on their own than it is for them to pay you. And that's cool. We don't get offended by that. The mature people don't get offended by that. We say, "Oh, okay, cool. Let me find another way to monetize this." Yesterday, we talked about digital products. Digital products are a great way to go because it's a very low cost way to get some experience with working with you if you are an infopreneur, or if you just have something that you can teach that doesn't require a huge commitment. Getting on the phone with you, even for a complimentary call, A discovery call, sitting and asking somebody to commit 15 minutes to you to tell you about their problems is a big commitment for people right now. It ain't, I mean, it's not as easy as one may think, but it is a lot easier because, and here's why, and this is just an assumption. I don't know if this to be true, but I think it is a lot easier for people to sit in what they don't know with themselves than to be vulnerable with that with a stranger. If I am just meeting you on the internet, I don't know nothing about you. I may like you, but I don't, especially those of us that are older in age. Like, we move a lot different than young folks. Let me say that, okay? Like us older, like 40 plus group up, we'd be like, we're a little bit more skeptical of folks, so we take our time. We've learned in life that everything ain't a rush. Everything is not a race, it's a marathon. And we have learned that, the way we spend our money and how that investment is going to help us be better, greater later, is something that should not be taken lightly. We manage finances a little bit differently than, say, a younger person that's a little bit more willing to take a risk faster. So, and I'm not saying this to be ageist or anything like this. I'm a 40 plus year old woman too, and I'm like that. Okay. We just are a little less risk. What's the word I'm looking for? We don't take risk as fast in life. We've experienced more disappointments and letdowns in life. And maybe we've been around the block a couple of times with other folks that have promised us stuff. And that kind of stuff carries over into the way that we make decisions in business sometimes, which causes us to move a little slower. We need more details, we need more time. And I'm not willing to hop on and share my insecurities, share my share my shortcomings with somebody that I barely know. Like, I need a little bit more from you. So if you can teach me something to get me from point A to point A and a half, and I get there with some level of success, your digital products that we talked about yesterday will help kind of connect those dots. So sometimes you got to look at your content strategy and say, okay, and I know we're talking affiliate marketing, but this is going to be helpful for you when you start to share these links. Sometimes you got to look at your content strategy when you come to the internet and say, okay, instead of me going for big, let me look at the sales journey of a normal customer and the time that it takes in order for them to build trust and get to me. And let me put things in place that can help them get there. Affiliate links help them get there because if they go and have a good experience with the product or the service that you've recommended, that's a good experience based off of your recommendation. It shines positively on you. If you take your time and create a valuable digital product and they have a good experience and experience a good result, then that is a reflection of you, again, adding a little tick to your marker. And we don't know how many ticks it takes for some folks in order for them to pull the full trigger. So having stuff like this is not selfish. It's not just about you. It's about making sure that the experience of the end user is a positive one, and that positive experience is at a direct reflection of your recommendation, so their trust level goes up for you. You keep making positive recommendations, the trust level goes up. So when you finally get to a point where you have earned the right to say, hey, I've made all of these recommendations for you and you've had a good experience, now trust me to hold your hand and walk you through this next step of where you need to be. Because depending on where folks are when they are consuming your content, is going to determine what's going to be best for them. So for you, especially when we're talking about using the internet, you always want to have something in place that meets people at different levels of where they are. And this is going to be you truly understanding how your ideal client is going to go from not knowing you at all to trusting you to help them cross the big bridge that they need to cross, that you can help them get across, and having products, recommendations, and systems in place to help them get there. So while we talk about affiliate marketing and it may just seem like a money grab, what it really is your ability as the business owner to understand the needs of your audience, make recommendations based on their needs that are going to provide positive and forward moving activity for them so that they build trust not only in the tools that you're using, but in you as the recommender. So when you say, hey, you make your hard sale and say, hey, I got this available for you and I want you to take advantage of it. The answer is a no brainer because they've spent enough time experiencing parts of you based on your recommendations that they now trust you enough to make the big step. That makes sense. So this isn't just about, you and your pockets. This is about the experience of the end user. So as you are going to find these affiliate opportunities, I want you to keep that in mind because I don't want you to just take any and everything. And like if you have crossed the bridge where you're like, okay, Kay, I can easily incorporate this with my clients, but I want to come to the internet and I want to use my influence to make money too. Like, be careful who you align yourself with, especially now. There are certain products that I'm just not going to recommend. I might use it, but I'll never recommend it. And sometimes I'll stop using it just based off of the values of that company and the experience that I've had. Um, so when you get to a position where you've built community and you've got people trusting you, be sure that what you are recommending is providing positive relationships for the people and influencers. This one is for you. Uh, don't come to the internet just promoting stuff because people are willing to pay. Because we get paid a lot of money sometimes to promote some stuff that we ain't had no experience with. And sometimes just because there's a check attached, that's why the internet don't trust us because we get on these internet and tell people to go experience things that we have no experience with and they have negative reactions. And you wonder why you have influencers with large audiences and the brands are like, well, why we ain't making no sales? It's because the trust in that influencer isn't there. Even though people are entertained by them, they ain't buying nothing because they're not recommending things that offer positive experiences. So don't just go get the affiliate link and you having trouble with this piece of technology. Don't go get the affiliate link and you know that there are some shortcomings that this company has that is going to keep your client from being able to find the success that they need with it without your support. So like if you're working with someone one-on-one and um and you know that you'll be able to support them through the challenges, then okay. But if you're here in this type of environment and you know there's some shortcomings of a piece of software or something like that that somebody's going to need you for and you're making a recommendation for them to go and do it on their own and their level of success ain't going to be what it need to be unless they got your support, you either one need to say that when you make the recommendation or two hold the recommendation for the audience that is going to be able to take full advantage of it even with or without your support. Okay. So get your links, put them in your list, ensure that um, you have opportunities to earn, but also ensure that the audience that you're sharing it with, whether it be one on one clients or your audience here on the internet, is going to have a good experience. So it builds their trust in you. So the next time you come and make a recommendation, they'll take it. So you increase your earning opportunities. And when you come and say, hey, I want to work with you directly, or I want to take you through this program, or I want to do the next thing, the next step up in getting closer to working with you one on one, they're willing to go. Because people will stick around to be entertained, but that does not mean they're going to pull out the credit card. And your goal right now is to help people pull out the credit card for their gain and yours. All right. They're going to pay you to have positive impacts in their lives. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That is why we pay for stuff because we either need it or we want to enhance our own personal experiences. So if you're going to help do that and incorporate that, keep those things in mind. Okay. So we are approaching the hour mark, and I want to make sure we wrap this conversation before Instagram cuts us off. So as you are going through as early as today, I want you to go and look at the things that you're already using, put them in a spreadsheet, figure out what you need to do to be an affiliate, and figure out a way you can get to your one-on-one clients with it. Sometimes it's too late. If they already have accounts, it's too late. But if you have a new one-on-one client, be sure to incorporate it into that onboarding process. And then two, I want you to sit down and look at how you are sharing content on the internet and figure out a way to make a content strategy around a highly recommended tool that you love, so that you can start to place that link in your content strategy so that you can start to earn revenue even if people aren't paying you for your one-on-one services today. Okay. So that's affiliate marketing in a wrap, guys. I don't want to rush. But I do wanna wrap this up because 'cause we're gonna get kicked off of Instagram in, like, 2 minutes. If you have questions, drop them down in the comments over on YouTube. Be sure to go check us out on YouTube at Biz Chat with Kay. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification so you never miss an upload. Let me hit y'all with this last QR code with the K Club. If you enjoyed today's conversation and you want to see how to get this done, we have the K Club, which is our online vault for creative entrepreneurs where we not only house these replays, but we also put demonstrations into the K Club and how to do what we're doing. They come with additional videos, additional resources to help you accomplish your goals. Right now, through the end of March, it is only $7 a month to join. To get access to that, just scan the QR code and use the code March25 at checkout, and that will allow you to get access to the K Club for the entirety of your membership for only $7 a month. Now through March. At the end of March, that price is gonna go up, friend. But as of now, that will allow you to come over, start to build a little community with folks that are looking to do the same thing with you. And at the end of every week, we add some additional resources in there to help you get what we talked about live all week done in your own business. Thanks for watching, guys. It has been an absolute pleasure, and I will see you back here same time tomorrow, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, with some more of our conversations with Biz Chat with Kay. Bye now and enjoy the rest of your week. Or